All right, one of the most electric guys to make it to the pro football gridiron in some time. A real revelation since he arrived there in the desert a couple of years ago. It's the Honey Badger, although that's the first question. Is that cool to call him that? It's Tyrann Mathieu. What's the poop, fella?
Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate you having me.
Oh, yes, certainly. My pleasure. What about it? Have you now distanced yourself from the iconic Honey Badger nickname?
I don't think I can really ever.
Even if you wanted to, yeah, you wouldn't be allowed.
I wouldn't be allowed. So a lot of the kids love it. So they don't even know me by my first name.
I bet you that's absolutely right. They don't.
Honey Badger.
What about that? Was that when that video came out? What did you think? You're what, a sophomore at LSU?
I was a sophomore. I initially laughed. I laughed at the narrator from the video, and then I laughed at the fact that my first name would be Honey. I didn't take that too well.
For the rest of your life, a nickname from out of nowhere, and suddenly it's on you. And boy, that thing just that went wild. But I guess it really, I mean, by your deeds at LSU, you made a name for yourself. But it really elevated you to to pop culture icon, right?
I didn't think I'd ever be that big.
Not when you're 19,
at
least.
When I'm 19, it was pretty cool.
All right, well, let's talk about where you are now, the Arizona Cardinals. Wait, you know what? If we're talking LSU, I got to get this question out of the way. 2013, LSU, the Bayou Tigers, right? I don't want to talk about the defense. I want to talk about the offense, which featured Odell Beckham,
right,
Jarvis Landry, Jeremy Hill, Lael Collins, and at the trigger, Zach Mettenberger. Say what you want about him, but last year he was a starting NFL quarterback. So that all begs the question. What gives? How didn't they score 378 points every week?
I have no clue. I can't even answer that question.
You must answer this. Whose head does this fall on? Les Miles? What gives? How didn't that team score 1,000,000 points?
Les Miles is a good guy. I can't put all of it on him. But yeah, it was pretty depressing watching.
Yeah, would you lose 3 games that year they lost?
Yeah, I think three or 4.
That's inexplicable. Bama, nothing. LSU should have rolled them.
Right, yeah.
All right, so then you move on from Les Miles to Bruce Arians. First of all, who has the better hat collection?
Bruce Arians, without a doubt.
Yeah. Do you approve of the Kangol? Why doesn't he wear one on the sideline? Why doesn't he wear it on game day?
Well, I think the NFL will fine him if he do.
Is that right?
I believe so. But he's a cool guy, very stylish. So we like his fashion taste.
You have gotten lucky in that regard, true or false? Are you aware that you're lucky? I mean, most of these head coaches, college and pro, are self-serious sorts of guys, my way or the highway. Arians and Miles, they couldn't be two more fun guys, true?
Right. Yeah, so I've been blessed with 2 unique coaches.
Who would be more fun to go on a road trip with?
Probably Coach Arians.
Really? Why so?
He's more laid back, and he'll have a drink or 2. So, he's way cooler.
All right, fair answer. Now, producer Black Tie there behind the glass, he claims to be a Seahawks fan, but he also says that Patrick Peterson is his so-called boy. Now, I know you have a very close relationship. What's Patrick Peterson done for you? Because I don't know if you heard, people said, we don't know about this kid coming out of LSU, and Patrick Peterson publicly made a point of no, he's in good hands. Has that really, what Peterson's talked about, has that really played out day to day for you?
He's a real genuine guy. He's one of those guys I can really count on. A true friend, and frankly, he believed in me when nobody else did. So I think that's a sign of a true friend.
Talk about funny guys too. The Arizona Cardinals defensive unit, I am going to throw it out here now, and I dare anyone to prove me wrong, the funniest unit collectively of any in the NFL. I mean, Calais Campbell's a hoot. Darnell Dockett's the best. I know he's now up in San Francisco. Right. Peterson is a delightful fella. Yeah. So far, so good where you stand. It's a good group, right?
We got a nice group, man. Bunch of great leaders, obviously, high quality guys, on and off the field. A lot of different personalities, but I think we all mesh together pretty well.
Yeah, I guess so. The defense was terrific last year. What concerns, if any, how do you transition from Todd Bowles, who really, I mean, if you gave out Coach of the Year and it didn't have to have head coach
Right.
Attached to it, I think Bowles maybe is the Coach of the Year last year, given all the pieces you lost. Now as you transition into how major changes are pretty much status quo and follow the lead that Bowles laid out for us.
Well, I think we're going to continue to do, we've done the past couple of years, and we believe in our new DC, James Betcher. He's a smart guy, very intelligent. He knows football and he knows his personnel. So that's really all you can ask for out of a coach. So, first day he says he's going to put everybody in a position to make the best plays and bring out the best in them. So, but so far, all has been good with him.
I'm not asking you to bag on Ryan Lindley, but going into that playoff game, was there a sense of, man, with such a season, I'm actually by about December, are you guys thinking, man, Lindley, we hope we'll win and everything, but Carson Palmer, I mean, you guys really could have won the NFC West with the mighty Seattle Seahawks in it. Do you look back at that? Does it feel unfulfilling, or do you look back and say, man, nobody saw this coming, so great season for us?
Well, we thought we did have a great season. Obviously, we would have wanted Carson to be our quarterback, going into the playoff game. But I think as a team, we really and truly believed in Ryan. The things he was doing in practice. He wasn't the typical quarterback to go out there and throw for 300 yards and a couple touchdowns, but we actually believed in him. And we was actually up. We was winning that game at one point, 14-3. So it just sucks, man. We had to.
Yeah, that was a rough one, but then,
Wait, Tyrann, I got a question real quick. You're a gamer,
Excuse
right?
me, Black Tie.
I got a quick question. You're a gamer, right? You're playing NBA 2K, Madden.
Right.
So if you're playing with the Cardinals and Carson Palmer goes down, who's next up for you? Logan Thomas or Lindley? Clay Martin.
For me, it had to be Logan, just because he's a dual threat. He can throw the ball and get out of the pocket. So if I'm playing against Seattle, most likely I'm gonna put Logan in there.
Did you think about that? Did you say to Arians, he seems like he'd be open to whatever the team's thinking. Did you say, like, listen, no offense to Ryan, but let's give the big arm kid a shot here, Coach, right? Did you say that at halftime or anything?
No, he mentioned it, but I didn't think he really wanted to put Logan in that situation. The playoff, that's just a different type of environment. I don't think that's a place for a rookie to come in.
All right, listen, you're going to be on fancy television here at the NFL and everything else. I don't want to miss the opportunity to do this. We have a brand new segment that I'd like to try out on you.
Okay.
You're fast, so that's going to come in handy here. It's called Sheck's 1-minute drill.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
No, there's no time for nonsense here. I like hooey and applesauce as much as the next man,
right.
But this is, answer, and we're going to move on. Y'all set?
I got you.
Start the clock. Best QB in the NFL.
Aaron Rodgers.
Correct. Toughest QB to sack in the NFL.
Russell Wilson.
Correct again. He's hot. You can only eat the flesh of one beast for the rest of your life, and never any other beast. Which beast is it?
Lion.
No, not a lion. You gotta eat it. You want to eat a lion?
I would. You are what you eat.
Incorrect. Swine. Michael Jordan or LeBron James, best NBA player of all time?
LeBron James.
That is correct. The best Cajun food?
Gumbo.
Oh, close.
40 seconds.
Red beans and rice. LSU jersey, the purple one or the white one?
Purple.
That is correct. I thought you would go white because that's what they wear. I got to keep going. All right. You have to choose one of these three services as your next occupation. Cop, fireman, paramedic.
Paramedic.
Fireman. More interceptions in 2015. Tyrann Mathieu or Richard Sherman?
Tyrann Mathieu.
That's correct. Hold on. I got to get one more out. More overrated, Kanye or the SEC?
Kanye.
You did very well. You really did a nice job there.
Appreciate it.
The other one I didn't get to, but let's talk about it now. You're a stylish fella, so am I, obviously. I don't know why you laughed there. But why do you suppose they call it a pair of pants when there's only one of them?
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Me either. And on that, I think we should leave it there, Hey, I like you. You're another great member of this Arizona Cardinals defense. Good luck in 2015. Stay healthy. Go get them Seahawks in 2015. Enough's enough already, right?
We will. I got you.
Tell Patrick I said what's up.
I got
Oh,
you.
please. Where's your dignity, Black Guy? Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Tyrann.
Thank you.
There he goes. Tyrann Mathieu, everybody.